Hi everybody, Miss Sarah here from the Sydney Public Library. Thanks for joining me for virtual story time today. We, of course, have a book about dinosaurs with our summer reading program, Unearth a Story theme. Dinosaurs, paleontology, archaeology, all that good stuff. So today's story is super fun. This is Lena the Chicken, but really a dinosaur by Linda Bailey and K-Fai Steele. Here is Lena. She looks like a chicken, right? But Lena didn't believe she was a chicken, not for 1 second. Deep down in the bottom of her heart, Lena was sure she was a dinosaur. She just knew it, even though she ate chicken feed and lived in a chicken coop and was surrounded on all sides by chickens. Lena was convinced dinosaur. It made her bold. It also made her different. Her family was a bunch of big chickens. They were scared of everything. And there were times when they drove Lena to despair. Why don't you stand up for yourselves? Have some gumption. It's just an old empty box. How can you be scared of that? Lena didn't understand her relatives one bit, and they didn't understand her either. Dinosaur. Ha! You and your big ideas. Aim low and you'll never be disappointed. Try thinking small. Lena also had problems with the people on the farm. When they came to collect eggs for their breakfast, there she was, standing guard. The people had to wait till Lena left before they could go into the chicken coop. And if she caught them, she'd chase them. She also tried to scare them off with the dinosaur sounds. Roar, roar, roar. The mom and dad on the farm didn't know what to think. What is wrong with that chicken? She's getting on my nerves. But Madeline thought Lena was great. She has personality. I like her. So that's how things were until the weasel showed up. He was sneaky and skinny and had a magnificent set of whiskers. One day, he was just there at the edge of the woods. The people didn't notice, but the chickens sure did. Oh no, he's going to eat us. Oh no. Every day, the weasel crept closer and closer. The chickens were nervous wrecks. What can we do? Oh, woe is us. Then, one evening, the people went out to a barbecue. Before they left, they shut the chickens in the coop for safety. That was it, the weasel's chance. He climbed up onto the apple box to get closer. Working quickly, he pried a hole in the wall. Then, all of a sudden, there he was, coming inside. The chickens went wild. Look at him. I can see his nose. I can see his whiskers. Oh no, he's got fangs. That's when inside Lena something happened. something ancient, something primeval, something that came from way down deep inside her bones and DNA and rose up through her body like a geyser, giving her a power she had never had before. It was a dreadful growl from her deepest gut that grew and grew and grew into the sound of 1,000 dinosaurs. Roar! It was loud. It shook the earth. It shook the chicken coop too. The sidewall, already weakened by the weasel, started to collapse. Not all the way, but enough to trap the weasel's nose. Ow! He struggled, he thrashed, he wailed and howled and felt very sorry for himself, till at last, with a nose-twisting wrench, he tore loose and ran away. The chickens looked around in shock and silence. Then suddenly, they all burst into cheers. Lena, Lena, Lena. Again and again, they shouted her name. They hugged her and patted her back and hugged her some more. And in between, they kept saying, she really is a dinosaur. She really is. As for the weasel, well, sadly, he lost almost all his whiskers that night. They took months to grow back, and in the meantime, he could hardly stand to look at himself. Even if he wanted to go back to the chicken coop, he would have been too embarrassed. So the chickens were safe, and to make sure they stayed safe, Lena gave them a course in self-defense. They learned chasing and making a big noise and standing up for yourself and sticking together. That's not the end of the story, because 1 week later, Madeline ran home from school all excited. Mom, Dad, chickens are dinosaurs. They really are. My teacher says they're one of the closest living relatives in the whole world to a dinosaur. At first, her parents didn't believe her, but when Madeline did her research for her science fair project, they saw that she was right. There was plenty of evidence. Were all dinosaurs? Me? Me too? Holy henhouse. And when Madeline showed her project at the science fair, who do you think she asked to help? Lena. Their booth was the most popular at the fair. Rawr, quack. Lena told everyone, which meant, yes, I really am a dinosaur. And those people at the fair who knew about science, they all agreed she really was. The end. Thanks everybody for sharing this time with me. I do appreciate it. And just our usual reminder that we do have in-person story time every week at the Sydney Public Library on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 10:15 and 11:15. So we hope to see you in person as well, and have a good rest of your day.